Welcome to the Lead News Network. My name is Cozy Janowick.
And I'm Owen Korn. Today we are bringing you the biggest stories around SSI here at Spring Arbor University. Speaking of the biggest, we have the largest number of SSI students in the history of camp, numbering a grand total of 116 students.
There are rumors of creating a memorable piece to remember this record-setting week of camp. Stay tuned to our daily newspaper, The Leader, for continuous updates on this topic. In other news, Franklin Committee held a press conference presenting their bill.
I, Representative Cecil of the Franklin Committee, I'm proposing House Bill 6066. This bill would require that an individual's information, driver's license, social security number, and other identifying elements be downloaded onto a microchip and injected into their arm. This would ensure once and for all that your identity could not be taken from you nor stolen.
I knew how easy it would be to lose my social security card, so I made copies and carried them with me. Unfortunately, those social security card replicas were shaped just like my business cards, and well, come on, it's not like you read every card you hand out. So to secure our accounts, our Maseratis, and our votes, we must tie our identities to our own bodies.
Ladies and gentlemen, our IDs and our identities are everything. Yet all I have to show that I am Emily Wilcox is this piece of paper in plastic. Why on earth would anyone think that this is secure? Support House Bill 6066, the Personal Information and Election Security Act. Without it, we are bound to lose a lot more than our precious Maseratis.
What are your first experiences with the bill? Like what are your first impressions?
Well, it's biblically accurate.
How so?
Well, I think the more widely held view about the mark of the beast in particular, I think has some correlation. But what would I know?
I thought it was a little strange. I wasn't surprised about the whole chip thing because people have been talking about that for a while.
Do you have any concerns about the privacy of individuals?
Oh, absolutely.
And what would those concerns be?
Tracking.
Man, I can go on talking for a long time if I list them, but man, I don't know. Chips, not good for humans anyway.
Do you believe that this is a breach of privacy?
Yes, even though phones and a lot of stuff is already a breach of privacy.
Continuing on the topic of press conferences, the representatives plan on hosting their press conference this afternoon at 4 p.m. They will be arguing support for their bills and making arguments against the opposing caucuses. In addition, they will be taking questions from those in attendance.
Yes, it should be an interesting event to watch, just like our annual talent show. Students are encouraged to participate in the talent show, which is Wednesday night at 8:30.
I'm looking forward to it. We have had some memorable performances in the past year at SSI, and we can't wait to see the performers.
You can sign up for auditions on Tuesday that will be held in the chapel.
Turning to our weather report, we have some fantastic weather in store for today. Expect highs of 79 degrees with mostly sunny skies. With lows tonight, they're going to hit around 59 degrees. Perfect weather, you know, got the sunshine, the clouds. Perfect night for a feats of strength event this afternoon.
SSI's annual Feats of Strength kicks off at 1 p.m. at the Clock Tower Courtyard. We spoke to some of the students and leaders to get their thoughts on how this afternoon will go.
I'm here with Amy Chauvin, the deemed Game Master here for our Feats of Strength this year. Amy, if you had to compare last year's Feats of Strength to this year's Feats of Strength, what would be the similarities and differences?
So the similarities in Feats of Strength is we always try to make sure there is a good variety of games. So some sort of athletic game, usually a sillier game, and then one that requires some teamwork and that.
For 2022, what can we expect for the games for this year's Feats of Strength?
Well, we have 3 games planned. One of them is called Ultimate Cricket, which is a bit similar to Ultimate Frisbee. We have Protect the Pizza, which is going to be along the lines of the sillier game. And then we also have Ready Player One, which is a little bit more of a mental game requiring teamwork to figure out a strategy that would work best for your team.
What are you most looking forward to as a Game Master? I mean, you see this every single year, 3 weeks every single year. What are you looking most forward to for week 1 of SSI 2022 for the Feats of Strength?
I always am excited to see the cheers that people come up with for their teams. And then secondly, it's always fun to see the games played out that I've been planning over the last year.
If you had to choose a favorite team name or cheer, do you have any personal favorites?
There was a cheer for Lesotho that was very rhythm driven, and they got down real low and then they got louder and louder with the cheer. There are always, every year, there are a couple that stand out and that I remember and think, oh yeah, that was a great one.
Are you rooting for any specific team, or is it more of a may the best team win almost and you really could care?
I usually don't pick a team to root for. I know so many students and they're across all sorts of different teams. There are definitely some teams whose flags I like better this year and whose lands I like better, but I don't necessarily root for that team.
Is this your first time doing the Feats of Strength?
Yes.
Awesome. How are you feeling about the competition?
It's competition.
It's competition. Are you feeling that you're going to win this team? You think your team's got your back?
I think we got like a solid second place.
Solid second place. Why not first?
I don't know actually.
Are you confident in your team even though you don't know who they are?
Yes, I would trust that whoever set me there has a plan with it.
Yeah. Do you know who your team is yet?
Not exactly.
Well, I am glad that you have confidence in people you don't even know. How are you feeling about this year's competition?
Pretty good. I mean, you never know, but
I'm excited. I don't know much about it though, but I'm so excited.
I am feeling confident that my team from Wonderland is going to rock the competition.
I don't know about that, Owen. Don't count out Team Vulcan. I'm determined that my team will claim the title of Feats of Strength champions.
Well, regardless, we wish all the teams the best of luck in competing this afternoon. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Be sure to tune in Thursday as we'll continue to keep you updated on all of this week's events.